Hey, we here for some easy content, like the rest of the YouTubers. Um, as you see on this screens here is the ban list. Y'all probably get tired of motherfuckers talking about this. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you, I get tired of it. I react to it, I do my things, then I have to go and fix my decks because 90% of what I just wanted to play just got fucked. But we gonna go over it real quick. I'm gonna just kind of do a little something different. I'm gonna be like, what can decks do outside of this, right? Because we all know when the ban list comes out, most decks have to then acclimate to it to remain in the game. Nothing's changed with this. They did peel some things off. I want to talk about that in depth in a little bit, but let's just talk about what we got here. In the ban section, we got Auroradon, Meow Meow, Verte. Let's talk about my boy Don. There was no way, honestly. When I saw Jessica got unlimited, limited or whatever, I'm sitting there like, there's no way they're giving us Auroradon plus Jet Synchron. There's no way. That spells disaster. One card Hout combo go burr. Plus can just make a board full of fucking negates. Let's not do that. Plus, honestly, it was a really easy way to get into what's her name, Baron, with just one card. Well, with just literally two cards. Then you can get if you're feeling really frisky, you can go down the combo line of what's his name, summoning Arclight as the first form of negation to protect against Nibiru. Then you have like Cupid pitch that line to get net you a search, and then you could deal damage. So that's good in time. There's a lot of things wrong with my man's Aurora not being in the game right now. He didn't need to. He had to go. Prank Kid, Mew. We all knew that motherfucker was about to get banned. We all knew it. The motherfuckers are just going way too hard. Literally, normal summon and Prank Kid, link off and pray that they did not have something. And if they didn't, you got to go off. Plus, combine it with the adventure token package and DPE. Pretty dangerous shit right there. It's pretty dangerous shit. The big boy in the room, as you see right there, Verte and Condors. Verte and Condors. Verte. Honestly, he was gonna get banned. Let's just be honest. He was gonna get banned. Not because of like what fusion decks are doing right now, not because of the fusion monsters, but mainly because, really, realistically, mainly because hybrid fusion decks are becoming a very big issue in the game. The fact that you just need two effect monsters, throw in one of fusion spell that says fusion from the use fused material from the deck or field or hand or whatever. Then summon a monster that's really hard to get over. Prime example, Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade literally is a monster that kills your entire opponent's monsters, all of them, if they don't kill you that turn, by the end of their turn, right? If they get rid of it. Plus, it gets a banish of a monster, which leads down another pipeline of other things that allow you to garner advantage. Now, again, they weren't going to hit Branded. I kind of knew they weren't going to hit Branded. It was going to happen. The deck is too new. They just got a structure deck. There's no way it's going to get hit. But to limit the amount of branded hybrid decks, like Adventure, DP branded, or Destiny Hero branded, or whatever it is, even though those decks don't necessarily need Verte, the fact that it allowed them to play it effectively, we all know that's a problem. Dear boy, oh boy, I wanted to talk about this. The only one I really care about is Change of Heart, Monkey Board, and Jet Synchron. Just to run down the other ones, Time Seal, horrible right now as a trap. You have to set it, and it's at one. You're not drawing it. Shooting Riser, don't know why I was. I think it's because it could synchro your opponent's turn to make a savage, and some form of combo lines to get you a net you X form of negation. It's real crazy. Monkey Board to one is about damn time. Hulk to one does absolutely nothing. Yada does nothing. Red Rose. That's the boy I want to talk about. Red Rose. The combo line was based And how can one literally kills the base deck? Plus Hawk plus Red Rose and one base is dead, right? Possibly. They'll probably find another way to build that bitch, but for now I'll say it's dead. Red Rose effectively got you a special summon and a search off of it itself and being user sync or something. It didn't matter if they had a hand trap. It didn't matter what it was. The fact that it had netted you a special summon of a card that would then search Jesus search out a card that then reborns itself and or the card it just summoned to extend your plays to do more things. Yo, let's just be honest, that was actually not a solid idea, and that's probably one of the reasons why Shooting Rider is banned. On top of it being able to dump Fairy Tale Snow into the grave. Fairy Tale Snow is a hell of a card. Period. There's no way that you're not gonna, explain that this is not that damn good of a card. But it's whatever. Jet Synchron. Finally. My boy is back. Like, let's be honest. He should have been off a long time ago. There was no how combos that were going like that crazy that made oppressive boards like it used to. I don't see why there was a need to keep him banned for that long, but is what it is. Semi limits, most notably, Desires, Ben 10, and I would say Tenki, but Tenki only bolsters like Char Brigade and it's really like even at its prime, Char Brigade wasn't like that explosive. It was more of a combo oriented control type deck that could play through a lot of different interruptions. And it boasted a lot of different types in the game. Ben 10 to 2, kind of literally the same thing. Without Drytron, Ben 10 to 2 doesn't really do anything theoretically. Now, I could be wrong. We could be entering a new era of Drytron beating the dog shit out of people. But right now, Ben 10 at 2 doesn't really do anything but give you an extra body in which you contribute to search out another fairy. Not much that they can go on with that, right? Bare minimum, you're probably just going to be playing, instead of playing the what's it called, the DP. Well, you can still play like the DP version with the Dagda, but outside of that, like that's probably all it's going to be. I would love to see what happens next though. And Desires to 2, I don't know. I don't feel like I kind of got used to building decks without Desires. So I don't think I'll go back to playing it. But hey, if it comes up, it comes up. Probably gonna play it in Sword, so see what happens. Semi limits. The only ones that matter here, in my opinion, is Mirage Stallion, Circle, and Hero Lives. A Hero Lives gives heroes the chance to play through a lot of different disruption, right? Because now, as it stands, they can play through maybe 2 or 3 hand traps. That fourth one comes down, or anything that stops them or kills their board prior to them making it or sustaining it, pretty much gets scrapped on. But with Hero Lives, at least it gives you a chance. Like a starter player can eat Ash. Not like, oh, I gotta normal summon this card and hope and pray that they don't Ash. Or they just have gas in their hand and then they just keep going. Salamangreat, Mirage Stallion, and Circle. 3 Mirage Stallion, it's alright. Even when it was at 3, I don't think anybody really played it at 3. Extra deck space inside of Salamangreat is really tight, by the way. Skin tight, 3 of them, they're really not going to do anything. Now, Circle, though. We're back at it again, okay? Back in 2018, let me give you some history. Back in 2018, this nigga over here shaking his head. Back in 2018, when this deck first came out, Salamangreat effectively had 9 searchers out the gate, right? 3 from Circle, 3 from Debug, 3 from Signet Mining. We're back on that. Their search power is going to be crazy. You can droll them now, and it's going to hurt. Beforehand, you can droll them, whatever. I got the Gazelle. Doesn't fucking care. Right. Really didn't matter. Depending on what was in your hand. Now you drove them, it hurts. They feel that shit. They look. I gotta choose to search a gazelle, and if I didn't pitch a Solomon Great Monster, oh yeah, I'm going to hell. Fuck this. This play is done. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's just again an easy content thing before I get to editing my deck profile for a past deck that literally died today that I wanted to take to a case tournament, but it's all right. See you motherfuckers later.